Last session, Grathis awoke with a simple desire: send a message home, only to realize his tribe lay far beyond any quick courier. The party put quills and maps aside and climbed once more to Sir Adrian Larlock's study. The Archmage's eyes glowed a pale surgical blue as he read the magic clinging to them and delivered the verdict. A curse worked differently on each of them, advancing with every night's sleep until the change would be permanent. He would not unmake it for them, but as a sharp nod to old debts, he would give them a tool. From a hidden door in his wall, Larlock produced a Netherese siphon stone, a relic that could draw out ensorcelled corruption if properly awakened. He laid out exacting demands. First, Firtalin powder, prized for its purity, to bind the ritual circle. Second, abundant Mingari, no fewer than 4 or 5 measures per person, to stir the soul. Third, a place of naturally pure freezing water, untouched by civilization. A mountain spring in the ice peaks, according to rumor. Esteban knew the ritual's architecture. Larlock urged abjuration and conjuration into the circle, with a thin rim of necromancy to keep the contagion caged. He warned that sloppy work would beacon monsters. With that, he dismissed them and their purses from his consulting fees. At the door, the butler quietly mentioned a caravan in town bearing Firtalin. The trio found Lord Vashir at the dusty den, his tables ringed by calm-eyed muscle. To warm the exchange, Esteban purchased a costly bottle of elven Mingari spiced wine. One cautious taste set his senses drifting but contained. Grathis, however, crashed headlong into an older terror, the memory of a cage and a velvet voice offering freedom. He bolted for the door in blind panic. Artie intercepted him and, with a single apologetic strike, tried to stop him. Esteban swapped places with Artie to block the exit, but Grathis slipped past with desperate reptilian grace and tore into the twilight. Vashir raised his hands and smoothed the room with practiced words, yet fear ran faster than charm. At the town's edge, the air turned brackish. Olhydra's malice brushed Grathis's thoughts. Don't you wish to be with your brother again? All will bow, all will serve. He snarled a rejection of the sea witch and turned back, shaken but himself. Meanwhile, Esteban and Artie handed Vashir the gifted bottle and made their pitch. Vashir admitted he was nearly out of Firtalin and would not be resupplied until Swarmpar, where the powder is made. He planned to leave within 6 days and wanted extra protection. A merchant acquaintance, Cado Rin, had been found dead, likely the work of the Aurelian Accords. Payment in goods, including powder, was on the table. Reunited outside the walls, the friends took stock. Artie apologized for the blow, Esteban mapped a path forward, and Grathis, still rattled, swore off Mingari entirely, a vow that runs cross-grain with the very cure they now chase toward a freezing spring in the ice peaks.